get a tablet and pen. All right. Our goal is to make sure you understand how to play the game. And you're going to have to trust yourself. But first, I'm going to trust God, then I'm going to trust me. He gave me the ability to create all kinds of stuff years ago. I want you to focus today. I want you to think about, see it, believe it, go get it. Write those things down today, please. See it, believe it, go get it. I'd like you to think about, all right, where you really want to be, what you really want to do. You see, they named me the Godfather of Credit years ago after I did billions for clients. I've actually educated, teach, and preach for 44 years. So this is live, by the way, live. That means 6 days a week, you get to play with me live. Now, I get carried away. I'm a sinner. By the way, I'm also a pastor. But again, God always forgives me because I ask every day, many times. But I tell it like it is. Now, you can't take pictures. You can't record. Now, those are some of the goodies I obtained. Would you like some goodies? See, I built my first mansion in Nellygale when I was 16 and a half. Yeah, I brought my first million at 14. I brought my double billion at 26. I didn't listen to the dummies around me. I had to create the Ray and blueprint to make it work. So you can watch me 6 days a week. You can play with me too. I want to play. You want to come out and play today? You see, draw the corporation right there. The diagram. I want you to think about something. Come on. You watch in your city, wherever you live, Bank of America, Chase, Wells Fargo, U.S. Bank, grocery stores, Sam's Club, Geico. What do? They shut down locations and write it off and get a tax credit. Well, we, the people, said there you go, boo-hoo-hoo. It's going to stop. You're going to learn to play. That's right. You've all been ripped off by your friends and family, probably some of them. You wasted $10,000 on a bunch of crap. I bet you half you got a corporation, you paid a couple $1,000 for that, it was free, but you didn't know, and they didn't teach you besides about that. So your choices are simple. How would you like to know how to play the game and win? 11 cities filed bankruptcy too. So we got a choice today, and I want you to write down, stop bringing the pain home. Oh, I hate that. Being used and abused as a kid sucks. Eating out of a trash can when I was 3, that really sucked. All right, I didn't like that. But I looked when I was on a Redondo Beach pier being the janitor, or eating out of a trash can. I looked at Marina Del Rey, Torch Rocks, Palos Verdes. I knew they are no better than me. How'd they get their money? That's what I wanted to figure out. I've been studying rich and famous people since the day I could read at 2.5 years old. Stop bringing the pain home. Write down to become a certified CFO, not just a stupid title. I meet all these macho guys. I'm a president of a company. You're so full of crap, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to be anything besides the puppet master. I want to control the billions. I'll show you what that means too. But I need you to reprogram your brain. I need you to see it, believe it, go get it. Can you do that for me? I want to introduce you to the 14th Amendment of the Constitution, which I don't believe you paid attention in the first place. All right, by the way, for 153 years, since July 9th, 1869, a corporation's a legal person. Now, here's the problem. I don't think you get it. I don't think you get it. I really don't think you understand. I don't think you get the fact that God gave you the rules and the tools how to play, and you've been falling like sheep, and then when they sue you, you're a duck, quack, quack. I don't get it. See, you got a guy in front of you, #1 consultant worldwide, personal business credit, period, 44 years, incorporate rich and famous people, and having 22 million millionaire clients and 20 billionaires. So I don't think you get it. Maybe you don't believe. Maybe you don't understand. You sitting on your assets and doing nothing, what do you think is going to happen? Nothing. Procrastination is the killer of dreams. When I was a little boy, I dreamed about a Lamborghini. My first car at 14 was a Lamborghini. Okay, I bought my first car at 14 and a half. What did you buy? You see, I'm a weird. I'm different than most people. That's what they told me as a kid, and I just think, hey, that's good. That means I'm not one of you. Your biggest problem is you reaching your goals. You see, The lack of knowledge is the stupidity of man and woman. You're not stupid, but you have been following like sheep and you've been wasting money. And on top of that, some of your friends and family rip you off too. Your structure is the key to not bringing the pain home. So that means simple. Maybe you have a corporation. When they sue you. You're a duck. Quack, quack. My legacy, leaving 10 billion plus to the corporation, not my family, makes sense, because I'll be damned if I have to work my tail off to pay the tax I do today, and then my kids have to pay tax because daddy left it to them. If I leave it in the corporation, there's no inheritance tax. And they get out their magic wands and they're the puppet masters. What a concept. Whee! What can I say? There's 1,000 steps to millionaire. 1,000. That's all you got to do. You can't even screw it up. You can't even screw it up. But I'm online 6 days a week. Bring your friends and family, get to know me too. I'm going to give you 100% of your money back, or times 10, for anything you do with me. See, I've always done and given your personal business credit as a bonus back, because I want you to remember who gave it to you. God, he gave it to me to give you. Incorporate for rich and famous people. It didn't matter if it's Arnold, didn't matter if the Lakers, the Clippers, Mr. President, Bill Clinton, Fishborn Mama. How about Kevin Costner? How about Michael rest his soul? The reality is you got choices. How about Ricky Ross, Free Ray, Ricky Ross? Come on down after 20 years in federal prison. Here's 4 cards up to 4 million. There you go. Thomas was in prison for 26 years. Within 5 months, enough money to get his dump truck business started. He does millions a year now. You see, I'll bet you had your kitchen table meeting. Yeah, you and your family sat at the kitchen table, and you looked at each other. We're going to start a business. Everybody got excited for half a second. Then it's like, we're going to get the money. How are we going to really do that? Hey, let's hawk the house. Let's jack up the credit cards. Let's screw up the family. Well, that's what you did. Sorry, it's just the truth. Why'd you do it that way? Why didn't you do it my way? I've been broadcasting online in front of people for 44 years. Where you been? Write down today's date. Project 90 working days. Project it. Hey, that's just more goodies I obtained. Simple. See, I'm going to be telling you what to do, and I know you're a grown-up, so you don't like that, but too bad, because I'm going to push you to a millionaire. I'm going to drag you up the hill, because that's fun. Do you know the third quarter is ending? You have hours and days left, period. And then the fourth quarter begins. Did you know right now you have 102 days left of this year? That's it. So you don't count time. You let it pass you by. There's 76 days left. That's it. Divisions, subsidiaries, now. Today, not tomorrow. See, what I want to do is get you up to $1 million of credit cards. Is that okay? We write it all off. Free money. You pay the little bill. I don't want to get you some checkbook money. Why not? Up to 5.4 million. Simple. See, you don't believe. I know you have a sad story to tell. You stubbed your toe or you blew your nose. I mean, come on. I watch so many people feel sorry for themselves. But again, you're feeling sorry for yourself is 3 minutes or less. Sorry. See, I got used and abused as a kid, eat out of a trash can. That sucked. My first coma, I was paralyzed for life, but Jesus said, get up. I got up. My last coma, I got to die. I'm worth millions and billions, and I got to die and come back and help you after somebody stole my life. Well, that kind of sucks too. So July 4th, 2009, there's one of my yachts in my backyard where you park yours. All right, I'm factually verifiable. There I am the next day. I'm hearing someone trick my wife to sign a POA, power of attorney. Then I heard the nurse ask my wife if I'm a donor. They're going to rip out my heart and take it away. I don't think they're going to give it back, will they? But then Jesus said, stay in peace or go back. I realize the reason he allows someone to steal everything I had, even though I was helping 6 people 6 days a week, he wanted me to lose it all in front of you and rebuild it again when everybody said I couldn't do it either. I like controlling billions, don't you? Oh, you're not there yet? You'll get there. Now, every day, get up an hour earlier. I'm up at 2:25 every day. I don't have any time to waste. You're not your surroundings. You got to get the mindset. See it, believe it, go get it. Write it down. See it, believe it, go get it. Write it down. See it, believe it, go get it. That's all I've done since I was 4 when that lady handed me the Bible. It's very simple. Reprogram you. So let's show you how to get past go. I'll show you some Lamborghinis, some Duffys, some mansions. I'll show you how I broke the record for the highest kick on the planet. I was kicking the door jam at 10. When I kicked the basketball hoop, they go, what? White men do jump. Yeah. I hold the record. Only stupid people say we don't. There's a lot of stupid people that say white men can't jump. And I hold the record. How about race boats in the backyard? How about helicopters? How about U-Dogs? How about some yachts? But don't forget about the Ferraris. Hell, why not? See, if you master Ray's rules, the full blueprint to the $1 million dream, you can't screw it up. But you have to use the reference of 3. There you go again. See, you got choices. You want to rebuild your credit yourself? Write down section 611. Google it. Hey, it's your only chance, unless you let me rebuild you, because credit repairs are fraud. I didn't say it. The Federal Trade Commission says it every day. They're not even allowed to collect money up front, but they do. So credit repair is a fraud. What are you going to do? Some of you have been silly enough to let someone get you 100 plus a month for 2 years, and you still got shitty credit. Sorry. See, credit rebuilding works because you're part of the program, and I'm going to hold your hand personally. You get it from the horse's mouth versus the horse's you know what. Credit rebuilding works as long as you're part of the program. Now, let's give you the first 25 steps today. Get your credit reports for free. Annualcreditreport.com, raise credit, raise webinar. I don't care. Just give me the report numbers. That's all I need. Step 1. Now, could you do me a big favor? Can you pull out your Social Security card, ladies? It's in your purse. Gentlemen, it's in your back pocket. I need you to read the card this time. This time, pay attention. Every one of you, I'll bet you $1 you never read the card front and back. Okay, you don't even know why you got it. But the bottom line is you got an SSN. You created a 1040 tax return, and that made a sheep. Now we're ducks, because when they sue us, they got a duck. And then from there, guess what happens next? We use that for the credit reports. So when you read the card front and back, in most cases, it says do not laminate, don't use for ID purposes. And it says Property Assessment Administration, not you, government agency. By the way, that's the IRS. Did you know that? Step 2. But again, you got choices today. So let's understand. Long time ago, when you got your first paycheck, you looked at, where's my money? I didn't work hard, but I expect every dime. I basically half people are lazy anyway. They just milk the employer. They go to the bathroom and use cell phones all the time. All right, more breaks than they deserve, but oh well, I still want my money, right? So you look at the check, where's my money? Then you go to personnel, you go to accounting, you go to HR, and then they go, you see, the IRS gets your cut before you get the leftover. You got to realize we all work for the IRS, don't you know that? Whatever money we get, they take our money and give us a leftover, and then we get honey. You see, I made us sheep and ducks. So I want you to understand today, you're going to learn the truth. Are you ready for the truth today? It's simple. All right. We're going to talk about the 14th Amendment of the Constitution again. Why? Because it made a corporation a legal person 153 years ago, and you've been missing the boat. And you brought the pain home. Why'd you do that? Why would anybody as smart as you bring the damn pain home when you never had to? I don't get it. I don't understand. It makes no sense. My wife always reminds me, honey, nobody's like you. Well, that's not my problem. That's their problem. I'm going to give you a guarantee in writing, okay? I'm going to guarantee everything I say I can do for you 100%. But you got to do what I ask you to do too, and you got to follow through and be part of the program. We got to hold hands and sing Kumbaya. Don't violate. Don't jack up cards. That's all you got to do. Now over here, debt. If you got a debt, you got to kill it, bankrupt it, settle it, get rid of the debt. If not, it's going to keep getting you. You can take them small claims. How about small claims? How about IRS? IRS.gov. Download the form called 656-433 A and B. See, your past can't chase your future. You got to understand that. Now, years ago when I trained Ken Yarborough, security chief at Tier W, they became Asperian, and all the other two follow like sheep. That was TransUnion and Equifax, by the way. And I'm working with Harold Stokes. All right, rapid rescore and rapid refresh. Rapid scoring is for mortgage companies we created. Here's a rapid refresh in front of you. She got 157 points in 45 days. So let's understand. If you get into my program, I'm going to stick you in a rapid refresh program and guarantee you 750 score. Now, she's a nice lady. Here's an example. She's got a 651 for 4 years. I asked her one question. All right, why are you only using half your credit cards here? My banker and my, attorney told me to. I said, quit listening to Dumb and Dumber. We have no green lights. Why do I want green lights? This is where you screwed up. You used your personal credit. You jacked it up. You got stuck. You couldn't get any more. That's just the truth. This is corporate credit. It's free money. You get to write off the interest rate in the credit card. So that's how you really start a business correctly. My way, your way sucks. So over here, I got green lights for her. All right, 132 points. Corporate credit too. Poor family. They filed bankruptcy from this nasty attorney. He told them they had to file bankruptcy. All right, bunch of crap. His wife and him, they charged $7,200 for a bankruptcy people didn't need. Yeah, they should have their chins kicked or something. They said they couldn't get credit for 10 years. I got him credit right away. Here, look at this guy. He's totally a total mess. 11 collection accounts, late on the car payment, late on the house payment, all screwed up. Ray, stop, knock it off. Here's 3,000. Let's rebuild you. See, the bottom line is when you take a step to take responsibility, we can rebuild anybody, even you, and guarantee you 750 score as long as you're part of the program. And that's all we got to do. I'm going to put you assigned to a specialist. 800-510-3338. The specialist is going to hold your hand, guide you through the paperwork, get to me, and then we get to play. Is that okay? Again, it's up to you. What am I going to say again? Rapid refresh. Now, when I rebuild your, listen carefully. I want to rebuild your credit. I want to put a rapid refresh in place. All right. I want you going to my classes live on Saturday, and I want you stuck with me because I'm going to guarantee you 750. Again, I'm charging you $999. Okay, cheaper than a credit repair company. I'm really doing the work for you. I'm also going to get you a $500 cash card back. When you do this during the broadcast, I cut that price in half to $499 because I don't have to pay a commission to somebody. Then I give you a $500 card, but then I turn it into $5,000 to motivate you even more. $5,000. But again, take a picture of Zelle today. Understand something. Ray Reynolds, recipient, ray@racecredit.com. And it's not a phone number. It's how you use Zelle. Bank transfer, deposit, or wire. But this got to be done for that discount during the program, during now. So it has to be Zelle. Okay. The other thing is normal price. Now, if the specialist doesn't hold your hand every step of the way, I expect you to call that number to put them in check. Okay. You understand that? I want you to understand, I'm going to pay you 10% up to that, and you usually can make up to $1,000 a day. Billy didn't want the money. He just wanted me to build him up and away. Now Billy has over $1 million of credit. If you don't know what to do with the money when I get it to you, why don't you put it in a hedge fund? Why don't you basically learn to be an investor then? All right, now I need you to call a phone number. Hey, I'm sorry, you're a voter. That's a good thing. But then they sold you on a mailing list. Oh, you got a court before you met me? You're on a mailing list. You got a cable bill? You're on a mailing list. See, everybody's complaining about the robocalls, but they did it to themselves. So 888-567-8688, opt out for 5 years or a lifetime. There's step number 4. Everything I do is in steps. Now, planning the problem. Your biggest problem in life is you didn't plan the problem. I'm sorry. If I didn't have my divisions and subsidiaries, all right, this world would have kicked my assets a long time ago. But I don't list a bunch of dummies around me. I'm a trendsetter. I'm an innovator. I don't care what you call me. But I brought in my first million, I was 14 and a half. Double billion, 26. If I listened to those dummies, I'd be a sheep. And I'm not a damn sheep, but neither are you. Today, this is the day you get off of sheephood. This is why you brought the pain home. Plan the problem. Why? You have to. Did your friends and family, some of them, rip you off before? If you take every credit card you got in your personal wallet now, and you put the limit, you put 25% and maintain always, you don't go past 29% ever, you create your line of defense. All dashboards, because I designed it for Yarborough 100 years ago, 0 to 29 is green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. So understand how to play the game. Ultimate goal for you. Step number 5. So here we go. It's very simple. When people lose their job or have an emergency, what do? Simple. All right. They all do the same silly thing. They run out of time, they run out of money, then they jack up their cards again in 42 days. I don't want that to happen to you. So let's understand something right now. When you need $5,000 now, what do? You've been jacking up credit cards, you ask your friends, your family at the bank, and they all say no. If we take this $5,000 card in my hand and I max that sucker out today, the payment's $50 a month. The average person wastes $50 every other day. Probably you. Probably true. So let's think of what they also say about most of you. You waste 140 a week. These are $50,000 cards. If I max them out today, the payment's $612.26. Do you realize using some common sense during a pandemic, you could have bought 2 pizza restaurants with a drive-through? All right, step number 6. But again, here's the biggest problem that people have as couples or husbands and wives. They buy a house joint. Stupid. She screws up, he screws up, he screws up, she screws up. They buy a car the same way. Stupid. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll give you the shock factor. Why would you ever create a loan-to-value problem between a husband and wife? Man, God made you one. Your credit reports are separate. So is your Social Security numbers. Keep it separate. So as we play the game, you got to reach your dream. You got to believe in yourself. Me, I believe in God, and I believe in me. You see, I've always been able to jump and kick basketball hoops. Kicking the door jam at 10. Nobody can do that, Ray. Yeah, I'm so tired of stupid people. All I know is white men do jump and stupid people say we don't. God gave us a gift and a dream. Why don't you see it, believe it, go get it? I've been getting my dream since I was 4 years old. Your choices are simple. When Nixon took the gold standard out, you didn't pay attention to that too. So let's write down Ray's rules today. And let's write down $100,000. I want you to have up to $100,000 of personal credit so you don't screw it up again. Yeah, you're going to have more so you don't screw it up again. You're going to use 29%. That gives you $71,000 of safety. Now, here's the problem with all of you. Please, just listen, because I'll probably piss some of you off today because I'm going to tell you the truth. When you jacked up your cards, you got stuck to start a business. You can't get any more. Then you use taxable income to try to do it too. I'm sorry, that's called dumb. I'm sorry, the lack of knowledge is the stupidity of man and woman. If you would have did what I've been teaching and preaching for 44 years, corporate credit. If you screw up, you get to write up the screw up. If you win, you absorb the taxation too. Either way, you win and you absorb and get your cake you need it too. I don't understand why you did it your way. Sorry, your way sucks. My way works. I make millionaires. Ray's rules. Step 7. Become a certified CFO. There's me in that coma. Google the address. You'll find out I'm so factually verifiable. I'm in your face. I tell it like it is. We took one of the yachts in the backyard. Group of people. See, you ever feel like the devil's trying to pull you down? He's trying to hold you back? Because he is. But again, God's delays aren't God's denials. See it, believe it, go get it. I learned that corporations, a legal person, are at the Hope family's house when I'm being used and abused as a kid. I was 7.5 years old. All right, they told me I was weird. Probably true. Went to the Torrance Police Department. Next door is the library. I said, ma'am, what does this mean? She had this accent. I love it. It was so cute. Yeah. And I said, what does this mean? She walked away, came back, gave me a book. Here's a book. Here's a microfiche. I thought she was going to tear my head off. I read the book. Then I realized I can't find the blueprint I'm looking for. I wanted to get out of hell. So I went back to the library for 2 years. You know what? At 9.5, I sent away my money order to the Secretary of State of California. I was 9.5. Came back as Helping Hand Industries, went worldwide, got named in the movie Dave, got credit cards in the mail too. You see, I knew at 9.5 corporations were free. You just pay a little filing fee. Why did some of you pay thousands of dollars for a damn piece of paper and whoever sold it to you didn't teach you diddly squat? And you're going, beep, beep, beep. That's about it, folks. We are all sheep. We all followed to get an SSN. I questioned why and did my research. What did you do? Meh. Oh, you got a corporation? Oh, goody. That's an SS4. The equals 1120. And when they sue the corp, they sue you and your family, and you're a duck. Well, that's what happens. You watch grocery stores and banks in cities do this in your face. Sam's Club, Geico. I don't get it. Did you never want to look behind the curtain to figure out how it worked? Division subsidiaries. That's the line of defense. And you give them a piece, they can kiss your assets, and you stay in business and get the $1 million dream. But it's up to you. All right, I want you to reprogram your brain into millionaire. So let's understand today. When you look at that Social Security card again and you read it this time, you pay attention, because I believe you didn't. Application Social Administration. Did you know that's an SS5 form? Look in the corner, pay attention. Line 1, full name at birth, other than above, other names you want to use, Tom, Dick, or Harry, Bear. See, SS4. That's a corporation. So here we have the ability to do both. SSN, quack, quack, I'm a duck, 1040 tax return. Corporation doesn't pay tax till it's profitable. So if I build corporate credit, I can finance that business and I can write it all off if I screw it up and write that off too. And I sure in the hell don't bring the pain to my family like you. Why'd you bring it to your family? Why? Why? I ask this question all the time. You got to see my live events. All right, I get them to shake up and wake up. I get them to cry, I get them to be happy, and I reach in there and I grab them and knock it off. Your choice is simple. This is a fight. Don't you know you got to fight for what you want? All right, you just let life pass you by. Meh. That's no damn fun. Me, your personal life, I want it to be a break even. I want anything above that going into the corporation. Is that okay? Reference to 3 and balance the debt. They're right there in front of you again and again. You're going to learn to play, but we're going to do it my way. SS4 line 10 says banking and credit purposes right in your face. You can play the game and do both. It's the IRS's rules and tools. It's public record. Corporation credit life. If a corporation's a legal person, it's your credit life. So if I get credit cards for the corporation, ink cards, gold cards, sister cards, Wells Fargo cards, blue cards, all right, and B of A cards and more, I got 10 million plus in my hand. Why not? I don't understand. Why would anybody take it from their family and bring the damn pain home when they never had to? I don't understand that. My wife has to tell me every day, Ray, no one's like you. I go, I don't understand stupidity. I don't understand why the hell somebody bring the pain home and jack up their personal cards when they never had to. I don't understand that. Please explain it to me, please. Okay? It's not legal accounting advice. It's public damn record. I looked behind the curtain when I was 3. I had no choice. I didn't like eating out of a damn trash can. Do you? You see, I had a choice. See it, believe it, go get it. And I fought for what I want. Every donut store I started, every satellite store, every printing company, everything I created, there's always a damn division. If I don't have divisions, the person across the hall is going to screw me and sue me and take all my goodies. I don't want to lose my goodies, do you? Corporation gets cash credit, so do divisions. I wrote the rules and tools, 89 ways to use a division up to $1 million. I love that. Cats have 9 lives. Meow. Simple. I want you to have 9 lives starting today. Hey, come on. I'm the guy that created $1 million of credit for my cat years ago. I just wanted to show it could be done. And Harold Stokes, my attorney and mentor, he goes, Ray, stop it. You proved your point. No, I didn't. No one's paying attention. Big Magazine asked me all about using plastic to finance your business. And that's what I showed him. It's in the article too. You got a choice. Quack, 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 meh. Our divisions and subsidiaries. Here's our problem. Time. Today is today. It's going to go away. If you allow me to set up the divisions for you, I'm going to get the tax IDs. I'm going to set up the cash credit reports for the divisions, Experian, Treasure, and Equifax. I'm going to get you cash credit cards. Then I'm going to get you some checkbook money. You see, I'm an affiliate. I'm allowed to set up tax ID, cash credit reports. Would you like a couple? Let me know, please. You can even track them up and away. Again, divisions. It's kind of like you when you started your personal credit report. I bet you it took you 2 or 3 years to try to figure it out, and you're still learning things from me today, and you will. It's okay, because all this guessing, all these, my brother, my cousin, all the stupidity out there, it's everywhere. If I do divisions and I send you the paperwork, you give me names, all right, I do it, put it together, give it to you, you sign it, you mail it away, it comes back, you give a copy to me, get the tax ID, then I add $2,000 of history. $2,000 of history. I charge $500 per division, all right, $1,500 for 3. All right, as we do this today, it's very simple. Every one of us got a credit report. Now, what I want you to think about is this. If I get you an ink card, a gold card, any card for the corporation, would you please daisy chain it to the divisions, please? If I didn't have divisions and subsidiaries, when they sue a corp, they would sue me. That's the problem with people who have corporations. They don't know how to play. And when they sue the corp, they sue them and screw them over. See, you got to know the truth. All right. Every division can have a piece of property in a franchise. So if one screws up, you get rid of the piece, you got all the pieces to go. You watch the banks do it in your face, the grocery stores, the McDonald's does it, you know, Geico does it, everyone, Sam's Club does it, but you never look behind the curtain. That's your own responsibility. That's where you messed up. You should have learned how to play a long time ago with me. Now, bottom line is there's the series called Buckets of Money, Tax Balance to Become the Bank. I wrote that too. You see, today, listen today only, now, 3 divisions, $500. I'm going to give you Buckets of Money book out of that series. If you did the 500 for 3, 9 divisions, it's $100 a piece. It's a giveaway. There's no money for us. Okay. I'm going to give you the financial series, Buckets of Money, Tax Balancing, Become the Bank. It's $9.99 for 9 divisions today. I want to teach you how to take one card and loan it out and create it to $10,000 a month to enhance your income or replace it. I want you to have divisions, subdivisions, like I did for the apartment complexes in real estate too, up to 16 million. I want you to know this matrix at 4.6 million for 190,000 a month that you can build is actually in Buckets of Money book too. Here's Zell, Ray Reynolds, that's me, ray@raisecredit.com. Now, if you do the divisions today, I have a daisy chain class on Saturday at 2:30 in the afternoon. It'll actually be free to you if it was done today. If it's not, sorry, the offer goes away. Your choice is simple. Third quarter is almost gone. You got hours and minutes left. Fourth quarter begins. You have 102 days left of this year. You got 76 days left, working days. Countdown began. Lines of credit at the banks, unsecured lines of credit, as long as you're the CFO today, in January, up to 150. How many would you like? Again, $5.4 million. But again, it's a choice. It's an opportunity. And you're going to have the divisions on the same bank account. I'll show you how to do that too. But again, we're going to play. Leveraging money. Can you imagine? The money you waste and give away or kind of piss away sometimes, I can turn it into $1 million. You see, it's not hard to do because borrow money is not taxable. So you could learn to play and reference the 3 in front of you again. Now, all cash applications require a certified CFO. I'm going to make you that CFO today. So let's understand how we play. Let's say you want to do some real estate franchise, leveraging money, profit sharing. Divisions should be known as buckets of money or subsidiaries. Got it? Let's play. Now, here's the problem you did for you and your family. You jacked up personal credit past 21%. You got stuck, couldn't get any more. You used taxable income to start a business and you screwed it all up. Congratulations. Or you're running a sloppy business and when they catch you, they're going to get you. Especially since Biden just hired those 87,000 IRS agents. Now, if you listen carefully, corporate credit's free money. That means we get to write off interest rate and credit card. If we make it, we write off the tax exempt. All right, we absorb the tax. All right, it's simple. If we lose, we write that off too. What a concept. Would you like your cake? You need it too. See, today your 401k seems to go bye-bye and your bills don't go away even when you retire. Good luck with that. So you got some choices. If you want the full blueprint today, it's $999. Sold at the Bonaventure for 32 years for $5,000. By the way, that's a Zell. Ultimate goes up to you. From here, we could stand there and be sheep and ducks. Why not? That's what you've been doing. Before you met me, you didn't have any clue what needs to be done. And if you're meeting me today, you're going to get all the clues answered for you too. One hand goes SSN, I'm a duck, but I'm a sheep because I was told to go get one. You didn't question like me, but I did. The SS4, no taxes due till unprofitable. So here I have the ability, SSN, SS4 working together with the IRS and playing by the rules and tools. And I get to win. I get to be the 1%ers too. Now here's the stupidest thing I watch people do. They listen to their CPA attorneys. That big check you got needs to go in your personal bank account. That's called stupid. Anything above break even, if you put $1 million, if I wrote your check hypothetically, you won AGT or won the lottery, you put it in your personal account, that's called stupid. Why? You only get to keep 375. The moment it's banked, you have to pay the rest in tax now. And the bottom line is simple. If you put it in a corporation, you don't pay tax until you're profitable. Then you set up all those accounts and you buy a Lamborghini and not pay tax. But again, you could be winning the battle if you want to. Step number 8, we can play. Come on, look at Richard here. Richard won their first show called Survivor. He almost died twice on the show. He gets $1 million check. He don't listen to me, okay? So he pissed away $1 million. He was told to keep 375 and pay the tax, but he went to prison for 3.5 years. All right, and got 10 years probation. I pray you listen today. See, all the rich people in the world, they buy yachts. They buy what? Mansions. They write it all off and pay no damn tax in front of you. Don't you want to learn to play? Don't you want to join the club too? Mary's great, but she did like every one of you do. She jacked up her personal credit cards to start her business. Took her 800 score to a 591. She got a restaurant. All right, what did she do? All right, she brought the pain home because when they sued the corp, they sued her, and then she lost her home and her husband divorced her. If Mary would have listened like I want you to and turn these up today, please. If she was a CFO the correct way and the restaurant was a division, the division would have got screwed up, kept other pieces, and the corp would not bring the pain home. If you don't do division subsidiaries, you're a duck. And when they sue you, you better duck because they're going to bring the pain home to you. Come on. You watch grocery stores and banks and Sam's going to do this in your face. Branch number, tax ID, subsidiary. I want you to use divisions, tax IDs, and subsidiaries to step 9. Think. When you heard cities file bankruptcy, I'll bet you did not a damn thing. You, when you watch the news or you watch something, instead going complaining about the rich and famous people. No, stop. Think. How would Ray do this? I looked behind the curtain. I knew the answer. All right, it's very simple. But I went to this, Santa Ana 4th Street Federal Building. All right, because you got to understand something. The United States of America Incorporated set up 50 corporations called states. States set up corporations called cities. See, they did planting the problem in your face, and you didn't pay attention. You brought the pain home, and that's not acceptable after today. And remember, they invented a Chapter 9 bankruptcy into the Federal Protection Act. They get to bankrupt the debts and stay in business on those cities. Today, you stop bringing the pain home. Apple files bankruptcy in 97. Bill Gates indicted 4 times for running a monopoly. All right, they said he's the richest guy on the planet. Not true. I mean, see, you believe things. Here's the problem. You think George Washington's the first president. That's not true. His name was Hanson. And before Hanson took, all right, a week from there, all right, someone else was nominated. He didn't want to do it, so he said no. It's like a woman running the White House. We had a woman run as president for 17 months when her husband could not. I don't get this. I had to correct my teachers too, and they didn't like that. Oh, well. Did you know borrow money is not taxable? Did you know on YouTube, Bill Gates wrote a check for $150 million to Apple, and he let them pay the payment too? Free money? Simple. Now, I need you to man up and woman up right here. I need you to look at SSN, SS4, and I need you to Google bankruptcy. You have a choice today and in your future. it's going to hit the fan again and again. This is life. We live in hell. When we die, we're in a better place. But this is to test our faith and persistence. The next time things screw up in your life, is it SSN, you and your family, a bunch of ducks? All right. Or is it a corporation, division, subsidiary under tax ID? Who's the duck the next time? Stop being the duck. That's step 10. See, I'm an affiliate. I get to look on dashboards, 7 of them, and find out if it's a yes or no. I don't get to guess like you. I don't waste inquiries. And you get inquiries that's like ridiculous. So if you have a corp today and you want me to build you up to $1 million, let me know. It's very simple. I'll train you to be the CFO, the certified one, by the way. Your choices are simple. So yes, I will be telling you what to do. And you better darn well follow through. But if you don't, that's on you. Because if you do what I tell you to do, you become a millionaire corporation. Now, the specialist is 800-510-3338. They're supposed to hold your hand and sing Kumbaya and get you to my workshops and do the paperwork. Starter package. Here's a starter package. Average corporation right now is $1,900. Just a silly piece of paper. I want to rebuild your credit, rapid rescore. If you have a corp, I'll use the one you got. If not, I'll hand you the articles for free. Tax ID, officers list, set up in level 1 every Wednesday, Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right, I'm going to charge you $1,999 today. I'm going to give you $5,000 of cash credit back. I'm your coach for 90 days. All right, if you do this during my broadcast only, I cut the price in half to $999. And then on top of that, if you did it during the broadcast, I increase that, all right, bonus cash credit to $10,000. From here, millionaire in the making. All right, this comes at $25,000. Same goodies, but it's $4,999. I'm your coach for 90 days. Set up in level 1 Wednesday and Saturday at 10 a.m. too. But again, if you did it while I'm on the broadcast, I cut the price in half to $2,499 and give you $25,000 of credit while I rebuild your life. And then if you did it during the broadcast, I will increase that to $50,000 only during the broadcast. There's your Zelle, Ray Reynolds, RayRaceCredit.com. There you go. If you're not done during the broadcast, you don't get the bonuses, and then you just talk to the sales team. If they don't reach out to you every week or two, please do me a favor. Call them on that number, put them in check. Your goal is to understand, to run your race, beat your doubt, and please get out of my way while I rebuild you. All right, because that's step 11 today. Getting past go, understand, God's gift. I'm the most verifiable, factual person you can find. The houses in the harbor. All right, race boats to say the Ray Reynolds University yachts. Why not? Helicopters, Lamborghinis, and some buildings too. See, you got a choice. These goodies are corporate goodies. Let's see. Pay tax or buy a Lamborghini. Pay tax or buy a building. Pay tax or buy whatever you damn well please. Pay tax or buy a Lamborghini. Now, Rebecca, I met her through Robin. Years ago, in 1989, the DMV sold her driver's license for $10 and sold her address. God rest her soul and her family. I want you to take this serious. I want you to Google Driver's Privacy Protection Act, the Schaefer Bill. I want you to use Ray's rules. I want you to stop bringing the pain home starting today. I want you to understand P.O. Box or mailing address on your driver's license now. Mine has P.O. Box. That's what I expect from you, step 12. Your goal is like when you buy the car you drive today. What do? You let them sweat you for 5 hours. You lost $5,000 and 9 inquiries. All you had to do on that piece of paper you gave them back to run your inquiry is next to your signature, write down allows 1 inquiry and take a picture. You could have set the tone, but you didn't do it, did you? This stops. You're no longer a sheep. You're going to be in control from now on. Car, fleet price, tax ID division. Doesn't show up on personal credit reports. It's a corporate write-off 100%, and you're going to learn to be a CFO. Ultimate goal. Car today. I mean, Los Angeles, the attorneys and CPAs got indicted last week, and the doctors running bumpity bump scams. Come on, they go to prison after they went to school for 18 years. Why would they be stupid? Registered owner makes you a duck. They sue you, they kind of screw you up. If you do a division as the registered owner, they're going to get diddly squat. Why not? Step basically 14. See, planning the problem and stop bringing the pain home. Makes sense. Your goal is simple. Buy a house, escrow, close, homestead, trust. Car, registered owner is a division. Cats have 9 lives, and as of today, so do you. From now on, you have 9 lives. Why? Because I said so. Hey, when they basically, I built credit up to $1 million for my cat. That was fun. All right, Harold basically almost turned green. He says, Ray, stop. You proved your point. No, I didn't. Inc. magazine interviews me. Use plastic to finance your business. I don't understand. Why would anybody bring the pain home when divisions and subsidiaries are their line of defense? Every piece of property you ever get as an investment should be a division. You don't know who's going to sue you and take everything you got. All right, your line of defense. Your paycheck should be a break even off your house payment. Amazon didn't pay tax on that first 10 billion. Why would they? They don't have to pay tax like you and me. You got a choice how to play. See, divisions are set up now because they have to be. Cash reports, cash credit reports, cash credit, checkbook money. I want to set up a Spear and Treasure and Equifax for you. I want you to track them, watch them grow. Usually $1,500 for 3. Today, I want every card I get you to be daisy chained to those divisions. I want you to learn daisy chain and have a class this Saturday at 2:30. Every division should have a piece of property or franchise. You watch your banks and grocery stores do this in your face. That's a financial series. Buckets of money become the bank and tax balancing. Today, 3 divisions, $500. You're going to get not only daisy chain class, you're also going to get buckets of money. 9 divisions at $9.99 and $100 a piece. It's a giveaway. There's no money in it for us. I'm giving you the whole financial series. Buckets of money, tax balance, become the bank. And I'm giving both whoever does the 5 or the $9.99, you're getting the daisy chain classes Saturday for free. Loaning out the money, you can create up to $10,000 a month. You can replace your income or enhance it. It's up to you. A division should have 3 divisions called subs, 2, and then 1 more. The way I designed it, and basically 85 up to $16 million. Here's a matrix you'll find in the Buckets of Money book. 4.6 million to 190,000 a month. It is a Zelle today for the divisions. The only thing that I offer is Zelle Ray Reynolds recipient, rayraisecredit.com. Ultimate goal. Has to be done with those bonuses during the broadcast. After that, it's up to sales. They have to charge their normal price because I pay them a commission. There's no loophole. They're doing what they're allowed to do. Let's understand. He might play with Twitter and make him going up and down, up and down. He'll get it at a discount, even that team. But he does have a spaceship. So does the other guy. So does the other guy. But they don't pay tax. And they have the American dream. See, corporations pay tax when they're profitable. But that's up to you. Now, you got the ability to watch me 6 days a week. All right, online in all my classes on Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday too. Now, here's classes in rotation. Every 8 weeks, there's one for stock kit. All right, every 8 weeks is one for real estate, nonprofit, tax balancing, ultimate goal, Dun Bradstreet, division, subdivisions. Daisy chaining is this Saturday. This is free if you do the divisions today while I'm online with you. Ultimate goal, all right, leveraging money. So today, daisy chaining Saturday is $499, but it's free for whoever does the divisions, 3 for $500 or 9 for $9.99, plus buckets of money or the full financial series for the ones who do $9.99. All right, credit repair, sorry, it's a scam. Credit rebuilding works because you're part of the program. We work together. I do most of the work for you. What happens is simple. Credit repair, no. Credit rebuilding, rapid rescore, guarantee you $750. You go to classes on Saturday, you listen, learn. Normally $999, a $500 card back to you. If you do it while we're on the broadcast, that price is cut in half to $499. A $500 cash card is given to you at the program, step 15, and I'll increase it to $5,000 to make sure you do it now too. Again, 800-510-3338 for the specialist. From their starter package, rebuild the credit, rapid rescore. Articles, if you don't have it, also tax ID set up in level 1 every Saturday and Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm giving you $5,000 of credit. I'm charging you $1,999. I'm your coach for 90 days. All right. And if you did it well and on the broadcast with you, I changed that and cut that in half too to $999. And then I changed the credit amount to $10,000. So I double that as well if it is Zell during the broadcast. Million in the making, $4,999, $25,000 of credit. I'm still your coach. All right, every Wednesday and Saturday too. And if you did it during the broadcast, I cut that price in half for you, $2,499 today. And then I'm increasing that if it's done during the broadcast to $50,000 of credit. Zell, Ray Reynolds recipient, rayscredit.com. If it's not Zell, then it goes to the normal pricing for you. If the specialist doesn't reach out to you, you put them in check, you call that number. They should be reaching out to you every week or two. You got to run your life through a corporation or in conjunction is what I would tell you to do. Step 16, become that certified CFO. It's like pay tax or buy a Lamborghini. You use your paycheck. It's called taxable income. You get the leftover. Then you're paying the car, registration, gas, and insurance. The answer is no. From now on, I want you driving a company car like I do. I want you to write it off. Step 17. Your choice is to listen and learn. Step number 1, let's understand. Number 10 of the SS4. It says banking and credit purposes in front of you. Why don't you Google irs.gov, download an SS4 form today, and quit being a duck or a sheep and learn how to play. And I'll be your coach for 90 days. You see, the United States of America Incorporated, they got their 50 corporations called states. States got corporations called cities. We are we the people. It was written for us. We have the chance to incorporate since 153 years ago. Mama gets an SS form at the hospital, the SSN, fills it out, so she puts her baby in the stroller, goes in the car and goes home. Mama's not getting a job, okay? The baby's not getting a job, okay? Come on. They got to print more money and bond the baby. See, it's like everything's rules and tools. A house, escrow, close homestead, trust. If your house is not in a trust, they sue you, they take it away. If you die stuck in a probate, your family got diddly squat. Over here, if you fix up a property and you hire the contractor hires a subcontractor that stand outside Home Depot. And then from there, you know what happens next? When they slip, fall, and cut corners, they sue you and take everything you got. My way, planning the problem using divisions, they get diddly squat. Why not? Irrevocable trust, look into that, please. But do what you want. Step 19 today, 6 more to go. So I meet people every day. You're always saying, I don't want to pay tax, Ray. I always say, stop. Stop the mess. All right. And I always say, stop the crap. I'm sorry. You have to understand, if you play within the system, because you can't play peekaboo with the IRS making a mess. All right, you can get your IRS, irs.gov, 656, 430AB, get yourself back in the system. You can get some free money. Again, if it belongs to you, that's step 20, the ability to replay the game the right way in the system. See, understand. They told me years ago that I'm the #1 consultant worldwide, personal business credit, still true. And then they told me I'm the original OPM. So I would use divisions to buy things at wholesale price. You don't have to pay for 30, 60, 90 days anyway. So then I can have, escrow, pay off the debt. But then if you have 200,000 left over, what do? I'm sorry, most people take and kind of waste it or piss it away. Ray's rules, leveraging money, borrow money is not taxable. Line of defense. See, there's blackjack, step 21. Now, all I can figure out, all right, for 44 years, I've been helping people 6 days a week, classes all the time. I'm always live. I don't let anybody do anything besides me, period. And it didn't matter if I got millions and billions in 2009. There's my building, 22,000 square feet. I'm in 3 other states too, doing up to $1 million a day. God had my life destroyed. He allowed that, and me to come out homeless again. The only thing I can figure out is he wanted me to prove to you I can do it again and again, so can you. But again, you can become that certified CFO. And yes, I will tell you what to do. It's up to you to follow through. I want you to get checkbook money and those divisions added to the same bank account. I want you to remember, if you got a corporate and they sue you, It should be divisions, tax ID, subsidiaries, or divisions not to bring the pain home. All right, your choice is step 22. Ultimate goal. It's kind of like the divisions. To me, I have 6 kids, 7 grandkids. They all have SSNs. But I have corporations and subsidiaries and divisions. Well, those are like, because they're legal people. So it doesn't matter. I get to build credit to everyone in cash reports. I get to set up a spare and transfer and Equifax to tax ID. Instead of right now, because it's normally, literally, $1,500 for 3. It's normally $4,500 for 9. And I get it all the time, but I'm trying to get you to listen today. 3 divisions, $500. You get the Buckets of Money book. All right, from there, you get to the class this weekend and Saturday, Daisy Chaining of Credit. Divisions give you the whole financial series, $9.98, $100 a piece, and you still get Buckets of Money, and basically you get all the books. And then on top of that, you're in the Daisy Chain class. Divisions, if I didn't have the divisions for all the business I've had, the reality is because businesses last usually 7 years, or you position yourself, increase the income, replace it, subdivisions all the way down the line up to 16 million. That's in Buckets of Money. You'll learn that in the $16 million matrix. This is a Zelle opportunity. Ray Reynolds, recipient, ray@raisecredit.com. It's not during the broadcast. You go to normal pricing, you talk to the sales team. They'll do the best they can. What are you willing to lose? I'm not willing to lose. When I was a kid, I kept saying, I can't get married. I can't ever get married. Look at all this shit I'm going through. Excuse me, crap I'm going through. 24 times I had to move till I'm 11 and a half years old. That just sucks. So I made 2 promises when I was a kid. Number 1, I'd never hold a child unless it was my first child. And my first child I held was my daughter. Very simple. From there, I'd never get married. I can't bring the pain home. I can't go through this crap. I don't want to deal with this. Okay? So I'd have to master all the rules and tools so I would not hurt my family. And that's why I got married, because I don't hurt my family. Corporation is sued, they sue you. Divisions are subsidiaries of the line of defense. We play chess today, we're both losing pieces. But at the end of the day, we both want checkmate. Step 23, ultimate goal. Referrals, 10%. All right, Billy didn't want money. He just wanted me to keep building him more and more and more. I got him over $1 million now. See, here in front of you is a building in front of, all right, on Alton, across the street from South Coast Plaza Mall. Here's a Lamborghini. I got the keys to all of it. It's not mine, but I got the keys. So that means I get to control it and not own it. Reaching the dream, think to be the impossible, raise rules, making millionaires as long as they have a corp and 3 divisions, and become a certified CFO. What a concept. Never have joint credit, makes no sense. Buy a house, escrow, close, homestead, trust. Corporation is just a silly piece of paper till you give it life, called divisions for franchise, real estate, a line of defense, current business, and raise rules. Bonus cash credit is given to you so you can finance that dream and write it all off and quit stealing the money from the family, because that's not acceptable. Your choice is step 24, ultimate goal. 3rd quarter, hours away, minutes away. 102 days left of this year, 76 days, working days. You're going to blow it if you don't do it now. That's up to you. Millionaires Founders Kit, it's $9.99. Full blueprint. And yes, the person asking the question, I offered it $2.99 on Saturday. If it was Zelle today before I'm done talking, you can get the whole 12 books and CDs for $2.99. If not, office is $9.99, and then you work it out with them. Specialist is 800-510-3338. I always basically do things live and create different things for my specialties while I'm online. They can't give you what I give you. Simple. Credit repair, fraud. Credit rebuilding, you're part of the program. We're going to work together. We're going to accomplish the 750 score. We're going to do that rapid refresh. All right? You're going to go to class on Saturday and learn more and more. $9.99, you get a $500 cash card back. During the broadcast, I cut the price in half to $4.99. All right, instead of $500, which will replace your money, I give you $5,000. From there, starter package for millionaire, rebuild the credit rapid score, $750. Articles, if you don't have it, also tax ID, set up in level 1. Every Wednesday and Saturday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5,000 of credit. I'm your coach for 90 days. And I teach you to be the CFO. You get 5,000 of credit for that $19.99. But during the broadcast, I cut the price in half to $9.99. And then I turn around and make that credit $10,000. That's the motivator to do it now. Mayor in the making, $4,999, 25,000 of credit. Coach for 90 days, same goodies. But during the broadcast, I cut the price to $24.99. Then I increased that to $50,000. Only if it's Zelled now. If it's not Zelled, you miss the opportunity. Everybody has the ability to become a corporate millionaire. You always had. But divisions are the right way to play the game. The ultimate goal. Okay? All right, let me make a copy of this. Someone's writing a book and they're a client. They should go to class or fax it over. All right, so the corporation had set up, team has said my questions received. Okay, well, I don't know if you send questions to me or to her, but she's your specialist. And questions are you literally into the setup in level 1 I just did, not the overview, or it's in the other classes as well. So again, all right, did not see your questions because I would have answered them what I always did on the setup in level 1. I answered all those questions. So again, this is credit hour for people to get in the program. So if you were at the last one I did at 10 a.m. and asked the questions, I would have answered all those too. See, this is why I'm 6 days a week, always being able to answer questions for people. So your banks and grocery stores do this in your face. Geico, Sam's Club, 11 cities fall bankruptcy. Me, curiosity killed the cat. I always look behind the curtain. So the goal is to stop bringing the pain home, become a certified CFO, and program your brain into millionaire. Ultimate goal. Simple. All I know is it took me 6 weeks to get $1 million after I came out of that coma. If I didn't have my divisions and subdivisions and my divisions of me, it probably would have taken me 6 months. You have the ability to stay safe and strong. We do our best. Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. So at the end of the day, if you Zell the opportunity I gave you now, it's simple. If not, call the specialist. They'll try to give you the best, but they can't give you the discount and the things I offered, period. I don't give discounts and pay commission to somebody, okay? 800-510-3338. That's basic step 25. Remember, I broadcast 6 days a week, classes on Wednesday and Saturday. Ultimate goal, and I have 10 classes on Saturday. We do our best. God does the rest, amen to that too, and we never forget at the end of the day, God loves us all.